hunters, you join me in my van with the Euro Carp Slayer Blakey. So that means one thing, we're going on a European adventure. Bit of a last minute trip this one. We don't really know where we're going. We've got a rough idea in some areas that we're going to head off into France, but see what happens.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, mate, yeah. I was out there, last week? Come home after one night. I got savagely ill, so I sacked it off. So
Managed to buy yourself some time.
Yeah. So we're going to... got a few venues, haven't we?
Yeah. Got a few places to try.
Got a few places.
I was meant to be at my syndicate, but to be honest, I sacked it off because I've had a really good spring, 440s, 50. I wouldn't say emptied it, but I certainly had a few good fish. And we've got a moon coming in, so I always book all the moons in spring and autumn. So I thought I'd sack it off and go on a bit of a European trip with Blakey. You sort of tempted me, and you were like, "Oh, well, go on, come with me."
Yeah. Well, half of Europe has been through spawning, hasn't it? So I think where we're going is going to be slightly deeper, so we could have hit jackpot with just before spawning. They'll be at peak weights.
Yeah, I'm
Fingers
excited.
crossed.
So just as a bit of a timestamp, we're sort of in the start of May, sort of, I think it's the 10th. Is it 10th? No, 8th. 8th of May. And they've been spawning in Europe and in the UK quite early, to be honest, but we've had a bit of warm weather. However, some of the venues that we're going to haven't spawned yet. Like Blakey mentioned, there's some deeper water, so fingers crossed we get a bit of a pre-spawn carve up. It could happen, like it can. It's always a risk, it could spawn, but if that happens, no problem, reel in, we'll just go check out somewhere else. We've got so many places that we could, pins that we've collected over the last 5-6 years that we could check out, so pretty excited about this one. But we're on the tunnel, probably only got about 15 minutes left to go. So we're going to stop off, get ourselves a bit of a custard flanny, pastry, some dragibus, and then we're just going to truck on into France. Got probably, 4 or 5 hours on the first little stint?
Yeah, first venue's about 4 hours away, then we've got a few hours in the morning.
Yeah. So fingers crossed we can nick one tonight. But I'll leave it at that now. We'll finish off, and yeah, we'll be trucking on the road. Watch this space.
Where are we, Bill?
We're in France, trucking on along now. Done a couple of hours and got 2 hours 7 minutes to a first destination. So yeah, we got into France. It was moody, pissing it down a little bit, but it's cleared up and it's 13 degrees. So it was bloody 4 degrees when we left England, so it's 10 degrees pretty much warmer. So that's what we like to see. A bit of cloud cover, looking carpy.
A few custard tarts.
Yeah, had a custard tart and a sandwich. I've been up since 3 o'clock. I was 8 Marvin. So yeah, trucking on. I just had a bleep.
You're gonna get a fucking bite on my rod.
The big sort out. Mate, it's a 30 all day, that is.
Yeah, boy. Not bad. First 5 minutes.
Huh? Right, I can't believe it. 5 minutes the rod was in. Naked chard, I saw a few fish feeding in the edge. A couple of live system, white pop up over the top. I've had this, I'm pretty sure, I haven't weighed it yet, I'm pretty sure it'll be on mid 30. My first French canal carp. Absolutely buzzing. I've had them out of the canal in Belgium, but this is my first French one. Fish may not have ever been caught before. Beautiful dark fish. What a start to the trip, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Buzzing.
5 minutes, wasn't it? You're welcome.
Let's get her back.
How's that? Not bad. First night. You've had a 30, I've had a 30.
I lost a monster.
Take ones like that all day, won't we, mate?
Definitely.
Lovely jubbly.
Look at his head. Sick. Off she goes. Second one for me. Probably a low 20 this one. Bit of fat, these fish definitely haven't spawned. But yeah, a few hours after I lost the beast, I was a bit wounded, and this one was a little consolation prize. Give it a couple hours and we'll move off to the next venue, off to the resi. But for now, let's put this one back. UT.
Yeah.
Off she goes.
That's cool.
Well, what a long day it's been. The rods are finally out. We're here at the resi, and we've just got the rods out and got a pizza. It's been a bit of an intense day, really. We got here, and yeah, it's probably searching. We managed to actually look around the whole resi and look in every arm. Probably spent like, God knows, 3-4 hours looking, maybe even more. We did actually manage to find some fish over by the dam. Blakey will just flip the camera around over there. Right, let me see if I can point it there. Over there, and of course there was a German angler fishing right near the fish, and it's basically the fish like on the middle of the dam wall, and you can probably get closest to them or here. So this guy was here. We had a little chat. We had a quick cup of tea in one of the restaurants. Needed a bit of a recharge after a long drive, and then we were like, right, let's get round there. And as we were walking around, we could just see this like French geezer with a very carpy looking jacket, just like loitering around in the area that we wanted to get into. So we quickly bombed round and he beat us to it. It's like being back in England, racing people for swims. So unfortunately, we carried on exploring the rest of the lake, and we didn't really see anything. So what we've done is we've ended up around here, basically on the end of a new wind. It is like a northeasterly or an easterly wind, not the best. Oh, bleep. About half an hour ago I had a bream as well, so we haven't seen any carp, we've not seen any flop out, but what we've just done is, I suppose the next best thing is get in some nice shallow water, and there is a fresh wind pumping down here, and yeah, put a load of bait out, put a big spread of boilie, just sort of fish for them and try and lure them into us. That I think they're pack fishing here. It's a massive lake and there's a lot of fish in here when you can get on them, so that's the best thing that we could do, really. And I don't know about you, Blakey, but I'm not feeling that confident.
No, not really. But got to be in it to win it, mate, haven't we?
To win it. I think if we haven't caught anything sort of by, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock, we'll probably look to, and we can't get on those areas. But the German lad was there, what, 3-4 days, he said?
Yeah.
And the other French lad, God knows.
He's had a few, but not.
Yeah.
For the stamp of fish in here, a few is not good enough, really, is it?
No,
so
not really.
we've got plenty of options, and we have baited up the canal for a backup plan, haven't we? And we've got another park lake to look at. So
yeah, I think the park lake's calling us, to be honest. I think we should bin this off, but we'll see. Like I say, the rods have not been out long. It's just looking bleak, and when you're out, when there's hundreds of acres of water out there and you haven't seen anything on you, it can be a bit daunting and a bit like, a bit negative. But you never know, they could come on us and we could be in the morning lifting up a big French 50 or 60 pounder. You just don't know. But for now, I'm just going to chill out, crack open a beer and watch the mighty Spurs probably get knocked out of the Europa League by Bodo Glimt. But it's time we get your fish out in it, son.
no way. What a paparazzi, mate.
Payback for you fucking carnaging me up all night. Mate, it's a beaut morning, man.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I've been off. I'll just...
Have you thought? That little laugh.
There you go. One last night, that's all we had, but little straggler. We've definitely not hit into the mother load, have we, Bill?
No, to be fair, I wasn't expecting much. I seen about a 200 bream show over me this morning. Didn't see a single carp, but you had one, so that's what's important, and we're going to mooch on later, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we go check out a park lake that we know nothing about and we can't find any information about, which is pretty cool. So that'll be a proper adventure. Yeah, let's just leave this lake to it, I think.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Nah, let's get it back.
Cool. Alright, let's get going.
Right, that's it, all packed up, ready to leave the reservoir. Thought about maybe staying, but that park lake's in our mind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a couple of hours to churn, like 2 hours 20 to churn off. Got the Levan's loaded back up. She's loaded with CC more boilies. And yeah, we're fucking off. Hopefully we can find a patisserie on the way, get a nice little custard pastry. And yeah, that's it. You'll probably be asleep in 10 minutes, and that'll be me churning on through these fucking rural French villages by myself. Nearly dying every 5 minutes. But yeah, for now, let's get on the road and fucking get going.
Let's have them. Local bootlanger, gonna get a few bits for the journey. Look at that.
Stopped off at the patisserie and I've only found my ultimate cake. It's the flan extra. Look at the size of it. So heavy, mate. Oh, I can't wait to get tucked into this.
Go on, let's get out of your shop.
Oh, I'm gonna crash it.
Oh, wow.
The texture and the taste on that. That's the best one I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, but I only normally get them from the garage, don't I? Ooh, that's next level. It's so like creamy. It's what...
I've taken it to all the best spots.
After a long drive, we were finally at the park lake. We were greeted with beautiful crystal clear waters, and we actually found some carp in the corner pretty quickly. However, just out of shot here, there was a carnival and fun fair type thing being set up. Lots of shady characters and caravans, and they were looking at us and very interested in our drones and equipment, so we decided we didn't feel safe, so we headed on back down to the canal. Blakey's on the cook up, frying up. We haven't got any plates. We've got everything under the sun but no plates. Look at the state of that fix. That's what we call the Fleischer chorus.
Nice colour, isn't it? Look at that.
Look at the colours on this one. Beautiful fish, these. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's get her back. Buzz in. Mate, the colours on that, man, are unreal, aren't they?
Yeah, lush one.
Even at night, the colours look good. Look here what this carp, this is what the carp passed out. Look at that. Lots of shells, lots of crushed up tigers, bit of life system in there. Look, so much of it. He was hooving down on that clear spot. So many of these little shells. Super interesting. go, prize of my trip. £41.5 common from the canal. Absolute beauty. Fish of a lifetime, this one. I wanted to get a 40 from the canal, and I've got her. She's a bit battered up, probably from spawning, or getting ready for spawning. But yeah, there we are. What an absolute beast. Let's get her back. Waddler. Right, let me show you the spot that I had this £40 common from. It's absolutely mega. It's down here, it's tap clear, just literally right in the edge. Look, there's the side of the canal. It's literally just down there. If we zoom in on that, you can see my white hook bait there, load of pro stim and live and some tigers around it. Absolutely banging spot, proper nice, like spots within spots fishing on this canal. It's proper buzzing. I love this sort of edge fishing. Gives me a real buzz, but fingers crossed I can winkle one out tonight. There's no sort of fish. To be honest, I think it is more of a night spot because it's so shallow. They just sneak on in and have a little snuffle. But yeah, let's retreat back to the bivvy. It's so hot now. Fingers crossed one will sneak out today and we can nail another big one. Right, the water clarity's cleared right up. I guess some fresh water came in, or lock open or something when we got here. It was clear, but it is a bit murky and you couldn't fully see. But now I can see my spot, and it's tiny in between weed beds. And I'll tell you what, I've got my location just right. You can just about, well, you can see the little, I suppose it's as big as a large dinner plate, we'll call it that. And I'm about to put some bait in because all the bait's cleared. And yeah, some live, some pro. And it's a bit of a deep hole just on the edge of the weeds, almost like a little gully. Little depth charges going on down, tail style. Shame they ain't little bags of casters, eh? Yeah, I'm not that carpy.
Go on, trim up.
Well, it's come to the end of the day, going into the final evening on this canal. It's been an absolute blasting, scorching hot day. I've been running around trying to get shade. Blakey's been in his bivvy snoozing all day. I've seen plenty of fish. We've seen fish on the drone. I've seen fish cruising around. A couple of chunks as well. Fingers crossed that they haven't fucked off all the way down to the end of the canal, and there's still a few about. I've got the rods back out perfect. Like I say, where I'm fishing in such tiny little holes in the weed or little clear feeding spots, it's like spots within spots. Like the rods are perfect, baited, and it's just down to the carp gods now. So yeah, absolutely knackered I am. Don't know why I'm squinting so much, but I don't know if you can see that there. Look, the moon's coming. I think tomorrow it's actually full moon, so it's normally this day before is when the magic happens. Maybe the magic was that 40 that I caught this morning, but I still think I've seen some chunks in here, boys. Some absolute Kerry Katonas, some churners, some proper pigs. So fingers crossed there could be some more magic to happen. Stranger things have happened. I've been known to winkle out the odd big one. So Blakey's down there. His rods are out. And we've just had a couple of burgers and a few beers. Said goodbye to some of the local lads we've met, give them a few freebies to try. The lads, when we meet the lads here in France or in Belgium or anywhere we go in Europe, even in Italy, tackle's quite expensive, the bait is not accessible, so I show them a few bits, a few rigs, chuck them some pop-ups, and they're buzzing with it. And I just love that, just sharing the love and getting to know people rather than being rude. You know, we've come here to quite a rural spot. I'm going to say a hidden spot, but quite a rural spot where there's not many English people coming here. It's, you know, it's mostly just local anglers, and you know, they can get a bit funny about you turning up and fishing their waters. But I find if you know, I follow these three kind of tips, like be very friendly, offer them a cold beer, show them some bits, and you end up and we've made some really good friends that we've had for a few years now in Europe, just by being friendly and chatting. And then you end up, you know, we've all got one thing in common, which is fishing, and you know, you can get some great spots out of it and meet some amazing people. Just look at my nose here, it's so sunburnt. It might have been a bit of windburn from the big resi yesterday, but absolutely sunburnt. And if I'm talking a bit lispy, it's because I've got my gum shield in. I tend to grind at night when I'm dreaming about them big old girls, them big 50-pounders grinding away. So that's why I might sound a little bit lispy. But for now, I'm going to shut up because I'm rambling and it's boring. I'm going to look at this magnificent moon and hopefully catch a whacker. Watch this space. Proper canal carp, this one, real long. I think it's freshly spawned, this one, to be honest. It's certainly spawned recently, unless it's just a real skinny male, but looks like an empty female to me. Absolute snake, scraper 20. Right character, this one.
Oh, I can't hold these fish any longer.
Hey, hauling too much, aren't you? Oh. Get her back, boy.
I reckon I've got one more left in me.
There she is. Blakey's got a Canal 40 as well. Look at that, absolute chunk. 43 pounds, French Canal carp. What an absolute beast mode. Well done, Blakey.
Cheers, boy. Oh, what an ending to this stretch, eh? Both had a 40. Buzzing with that.
Both had 30s and 40s. Off to Belgium, yeah?
Yeah, boy.
Let's go, boy.
Not exactly Terry Hearn, that was it?
No, that weren't no tail, but look at her swimming off. The big pack down and sort out. Of course, I've got everything out while Blakey's sitting there, probably eating sweets and having a coffee and talking shite to someone on the phone, while Bilgan puts in the work as per usual. But got to get on the road to Belgium soon. Absolutely buzzing with Blakey's 40. What a beast. I'm gutted to leave this place. It's been so good to us and it's just amazing. So fishing here are amazing. So yeah, let's get sorted. Carnage. Destroy your soul. 4.5 bloody hours later and we've arrived in Belgium. Blakey needs a shit.
Hurry up, Lou.
We're waiting for Lou.
Oh.
That's the gate to the Belgian syndicate.
That's the gate to the toilet.
Blakey goes to Lou, is there a toilet? And he goes, very simple one. I wonder what that means. It's going to be a bucket jobby. Hey, here he is.
Head to the door, you fucker. I need a shirt. Are you filming? Fuck's sake.
Hey.
Right, right.
Oh. God, it's a lot. Yeah, there he is, look. It's God, it's hot here compared to France.
Right, let's get this gate open.
He's so keen to get in. We're doing a flip for the draw between me and Blakey. He's dead set on one swim. He's going to be gutted if he doesn't get it. So
I can care less.
yeah, that's why he's making us flip.
The toilet swim.
That's all we're doing. So
no fish.
Go on, you call it then.
Heads. Tails.
You can't change it.
No, tails.
No, you're gonna have to redo it. You can't do that.
I called it.
No.
You can't change it mid-flip. You can't do that, can you?
No.
You sleeping in your van?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Heads.
Heads. No changes.
That's 1-1.
Blakey's got a Bicky Royale. Look at the size of that, boy.
I'm supposed to be on a diet. My wife would go crazy.
I love you.
Well, good morning. Only a few hours to go on our trip. We're in the Belgium syndicate and I've just had one. It looks like one of the stockies. but it's jet black, absolute beaut fish. Get around in a sec and take a few photos. Like I say, it's not very big, but it's a fish from the venue, and our goal is to catch one from every venue we fish, and that we've done that now. I actually did lose one last night off this left-hand rod off this tree. Felt like quite a good fish actually. Rod bent right round us because I'm sort of fishing locked up, and managed to hook into it. Sort of went left and then came towards me, and then the hook pull, I was absolutely gutted. It's the first hook pull we've had of the trip, and yeah, I really wanted to catch one from this lake. It's my mate Syndicate in Belgium. But yeah, there's still time. We've got a few hours left to fish in. Hopefully there's still time for another. You never know on these trips, sometimes magic can happen. I had a couple bream as well, but I don't know if the boys have had anything, so let's go find out. Rough night for Blakey. Well, not exactly what I was after, but I just caught this big old grass carp. I don't know how big it is. It's easy. It could be a 40-pounder. Oh god, it's bloody heavy. Oh. not what we're after, but good fun anyway. Well, there we go. It's game over, isn't it? We're at the crossing at Calais, waiting to go back to England. Good final morning though. It's quite fun. Grass carp, tench, little carp.
Yeah.
Seen all sorts.
Severely hungover.
Yeah, Blakey got on it. I mean, to be fair, I had 7 or even 8 beers myself, but I had to go to bed about 11:30 because, yeah, a lot of driving to do today. So, and we've done some miles, haven't we?
Yeah. What have we done? Been down to the south of France. Then we come back up the west coast, back up to Belgium. So yeah, we've done some miles, haven't we?
Yeah, it's probably the most driving I've ever done.
Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered, mate.
Yeah. Sunburn, but we achieved our target of catching from every single venue that we fished. We caught 2 40s from the canal, loaded back up 30s, and had a good social at the end with our mates, and even caught a cheeky carp from the Belgian syndicate as well. So
yeah, great way to end the trip, wasn't it, last night?
That's it.
A few beers, good food with the boys. Job done.
What a spring trip. We've been real hot the last 24 hours, so I'm actually quite looking forward to England. That's something I don't say very much. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. I know you'll see me and Blakey again in Europe, I'm sure. But yeah, tight lines.